Once again, welcome student to our class of TYPSC Geography. In this video, we are discuss about our paper GG 333 Fundamental of Geoinformatics, that is GIS paper 1. We are discussing our fourth chapter, GIS databases and database management. In this chapter, in our previous video, we have discussed in detail about data analysis. Then we have seen raster data analysis. Then what do you mean by grid cells or pixel, vector data analysis, and spatial data concentration in vector form, that is point, line and polygon in detail. In addition to that, today in this video we have to discuss about spatial and non-spatial data management and spatial information system. Spatial data management. Spatial data is the data that defined a location of a place. Means the information in which the information about the coordinates, that is latitude, longitudes and elevation is present, is called as spatial data. So spatial data is defined as the data about a location. These are in the form of graphic primitives that are usually either points, lines, polygons or pixel. So spatial data it is present in the either in the form of point, lines, polygon or pixels. Spatial data includes location, shape, size and orientation of an object. Non-spatial data management. Non-spatial data relate to the specific, precisely defined, located, that the data are often statistical, but it may be in the form of text, images or multimedia. So non-spatial data, they are related with specifically spatial data and contains the statistical information either in the form of text or images or multimedia information. Non-spatial data are also called as attribute data or a characteristics data. Non-spatial data is the information in which an independent or all geometric consideration is taken into consider. Means it is an information about the spatial data or it is also an attribute data. For example, a person's height, mass and age are non-spatial data because they are independent of person's location. Next point is spatial information system. Spatial information is the digital connection between location, people and activities. This information can graphically illustrated, such as what is happening, where, how and why, to show the impact of past, present and likely the future on an information. This new information technology field acquires, manages and analyzes the data that has geographic, temporal and spatial content. Means spatial information system is a system in which the question is asked related with where, how and why, which can be correlated with past, present and future, and the information has the information related with the data which is either in the temporal or spatial content, as well as the system can acquire, manage and analyze the data. It also includes development and management of related information technology tools such as aerial photographs and satellite remote sensing imagery, as well as the GPS, that is global positioning system, and computerized GIS. So spatial information system comprises of all modern technology techniques such as aerial photography, then satellite imagery, GIS technology, GPS system, all together to study and analyze the information and represent that information in the form of smart picture or a smart report for the purpose of decision making. Next is spatial analysis. It includes the formal techniques which studies entities using topological, geometrical or geographical properties. In this image, see the first part, the first part is of the raster view, then the spatial entities and the vector view. For example, the raster is comprises of grids and pixels. So these pixels which is represented in red color, it represents the information about a particular feature. The same when we look to the spatial entities, it is written as line. So this is the line feature, and the same feature when we look into the vector form, we can see that it is a connection. It is a connection of points, means two or more points are joined to form a line. The next is an area or a polygon or a boundary or a park. It is represented in the form of pixel in raster view, and it is represented in the form of polygon in the vector view. So this is the comparison between the raster view and the vector view of spatial entities we observed. So here we come to the end of our chapter number 4, that is GIS database and database management. We have studied in detail about raster vector data analysis, and as well as we have seen the spatial information system and spatial and non-spatial data management. So in the next chapter we will be seeing some applications of the integration of remote sensing and GIS together for the betterment and for the planning purpose. Thank you.